guys, this is Wendy from Perfectly Gorgeous Papercraft. Today I would really like to share with you how to make this absolutely beautiful bendy card fold. I'll just pull those out. It will fold flat, and as long as you don't go too far out of the card base with your decorating, it will go into a standard envelope, and once it's opened you just tuck in your little flaps and it makes this stunning bendy card. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get started. What you're going to need is a piece of Whisper White, and this one measures 5.5 inches by 4.25 inches. Then you will need 2 pieces of cardstock, and they need to measure 5.5 inches by 2.5 inches. I have chosen to do 2 different colours. I just think that that looks nicer than having the same. So I've gone with a black and with the shimmery silver cardstock that you can get from Stampin Up. And then all you need to create this is 3 strips as well, and those ones are 5.5 inches by 1/2 inch. So that's basically all you need to create the base, and then it's just a matter of decorating it. So with your 2 smaller pieces that you have, if you bring in your scoreboard, place them down, and you're just going to make a score line at 1/2 inch. Then you're just going to turn that around so you can do the other side, and you're going to score that one at 1/4 inch. And you're going to do exactly the same with the other piece. So 1/2 inch, turn around, and 1/4 inch. Then once you've done that, with your silver piece, just bring in my magnetic platform, and we're using the leaf cut out from the Botanical Thinlits. So place down your silver piece, and you're just going to pop that across the top. So just simply lay that on the left side of your piece and run that through your big shot. And this is what you will get. So then we'll take our 2 pieces, and if you just go over your score lines, just burnish those, and the wider side is what we're going to put our tape on. So we will actually do that now. So just run a piece of tape. I'm using the Tape and Tear. I just find that it's a really strong tape, and with card folds the last thing you want is the card to fall apart. So now with this one, I'm just going to show you, because we have done the lovely leaf across the top there, when that gets folded in and glued down, you're going to see some of the other side. So you just need to trim that off. So just make a tab just to trim that little piece off. There we go. So now you can't see it. So you're going to put your tape down on there, place that down. Now with the other side we're going to make a tab. So the side that you scored at just 1/4 of an inch, if you just, with your scissors, just 2 little cuts, and you're just going to, I'll show you when I'm finished. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're actually not going to see these tabs once the card has been put together. So just make a little tab like that, and we'll do exactly the same with the other piece. There we go, we've got our little tabs organised. Then what we shall do is bring in our red strips, and using our Tombo Glue, we're just going to run them across our Whisper White piece. Instead of doing this, you could pop down a piece of DSP. Lots of different ideas with these Bendi Fold cards, and they look quite difficult when you just have a glance at them. You know, you'd look at it and think, oh, wow, how on earth has that been done? But once you get down to the nitty-gritty of it, it's really not very hard. So I'm hoping that you'll watch this video and think to yourself, I can do that. And you go off and make one. And I'd love to see any photos. Love to receive some photos. If you watch this and make a Bendi Fold card, send me a photo, make a comment, just let me know how you go. Once you've done that, we can then go in and pop down our black piece. So just pull off the backing on the tape, and you're just going to line that up and pop it down, and do exactly the same with the other side. So easy peasy. Glue that down. Now you can see that it is starting to come together, right? So the next step, grab your bone folder. We're just going to curl those in a little bit, obviously, because we want them to be bendy. Just go a little bit easier on your piece that you've used the leaf. Just quite gently go over that, just to give it their little fold. There we go. Now all we're going to do next is, I will find myself a pencil. Here we go. Alright, obviously we need to make a little slit in here so that this can go inside. Just going to check my measurements, I don't want to tell you the wrong one. Okay, so 2 inches. So on the black piece, grab your ruler and just make a mark at 2 inches. And then come in with your silver piece and put the end of that tab on your little pencil mark that you've made. Make sure that the bottom is lined up, and all you're going to do is make another mark where the tab sits. But you want it to be the marking where the tab starts on your silver piece, not the end piece. Because obviously I've cut them on an angle and you want it to be big enough to fit in your little tab. So then all you're going to do, just going to pop that under there, is get your ruler again and just using a craft knife, line up those markings and just go from one side to the other side and make yourself a little slit. So then that will come over and fit inside. So then we need to make one on your actual card base to fit this little flap inside. So the measurement for that one is 1.5. So from the edge of your main piece, you're going to come in at 1.5 inches. Make yourself a little mark. Then with your black tab this time, go up to the mark and do exactly the same. So just make a little pencil marking and then come in with your craft knife and make the little slit. We're just going to make sure that they fit, that one in there and that one in there. If you turn that around, all you have is a little slip with the tab poking through. This is where you can write, so I don't think that that looks ugly at all. It's just yeah, one little mark on the back there, and like I said, you can pull it to pieces to pop it in an envelope. How about now we decorate it? To save time, because I don't want you to get bored, I have pre-done my flowers. With this one I have done the happy, and I'm just going to glue that across the front on the silver part. So just using a little bit of the Tombow, just in, you have to be really careful that you don't put too much, you don't want it to ooze out. So just little dollops on the back, just enough to hold it in place. And you can pop on your happy. Just hold it for a few seconds just to set that Tombow glue. This is my favourite card fold at the moment, and trust me, when you make it the first time, you might think, oh, is it worth it? But honestly, once you've made one, you will get addicted and you will definitely be wanting to make some more. What I'm actually going to do, a little tip for you, I just pop my acrylic block over the top of that happy and just push down a little bit. We just want to make sure that it's on there properly. I feel like I'm giving CPR. There we go. I feel comfortable now. I know that that's not going to go anywhere, and we can pop on our birthday. So I've just, like I said, I've pre-done that one as well. I've just put the Stampin' Up, dimensionals on the back of there, and we'll just sit the birthday down there. Now what I like to do, I'll always do that when it's flat, but then to do the rest of the decorating, I'm actually going to put it together. I just think you get a better look of what it's going to look like, and then you can lay it down if you like. Alright, let's have fun. Like I said, using the Botanical Gardens Thinlits, I've gone ahead and I've done my leaves, I've done my flowers, I've also used I've got little butterflies from the butterfly set, which is Papillon Potpourri, I think that one's called. Alright, now I think a black will look nice across the back there. I've got Stampin' Up dimensionals on the back of my flowers, but I'm just going to use the Tombow glue for the leaves. I'm going to squeeze the green leaf in there, and we might pop a white flower, and I mean, honestly, if you feel confident with your decorating, you don't have to watch me doing this. I basically wanted to get my instructions across on how you make the basic Bendi Fold, just to give you the measurements and yeah, just give you the instructions for that, because I know that you're going to love this card fold. It's very elegant and you definitely get the wow factor when you open it up. So yeah, I'm just going to scatter these around. Like I said, it really is starting to look lovely. Poke this leaf in here. Poke that down. Oh, gorgeous. I need some more flowers up here. You can just have a little fiddle, play around, see where you want to put everything. And a white. Oh, I'm going to put that one down there. Love, love, love this leaf. It's so delicate. I think this one can live just in there. So poke that one in, push him down. I have got some little butterflies that I've just punched out. Sorry, not butterflies, flowers that I've just punched out. And if you want to add a few of those, because they're small, just with a glue dot, because I might pop a couple of these over on this side. Might do a red one. Pop in a black one just over there. Don't want that side to feel lonely. Wondering if we might need anything down there. Actually, I might do a butterfly. This white butterfly I think will look lovely. Down there, got a red one. The red one I think we're going to have, I don't want to hide that because I love that leaf. Shall we put the red one here? It can be sitting on that petal of that flower. And a black one, I think it needs something down here. So we don't want it to be too busy, so I might stop there. I'm getting a little bit carried away with all these flowers. So there you have it. Absolutely gorgeous. Please try to make one. Like I said, make a comment. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I would love to see any photos. If you're on YouTube, yes, like I said, please make a comment. Please like it. Hopefully you do like it. You can also find me on Facebook. Just type in Perfectly Gorgeous Papercraft and you can post photos on there to me. You can send me a message. Love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching. Going to put that back together. There we have it. I'll see you all next time.